Carl, it's Oscars night. Don't you think we need a special song or something?
I thought you'd never ask.
The Oscars is here, and so is our game. But we fucked it up, as we both get the same. Two fools strike again, but on things must go. We appeal to you all to rescue this shit show. The listeners help by sending their choices. A special big thanks to those who sent voices. Drunk one night, I promised a prize. But if you live overseas, the prize is all lies.
This is Moving the Needle. My name's Simon. I'm not in our shed, but I am with my good friend Carl. We are sitting in our living room, recording our live reactions to the 2026 Oscars and playing along with our Oscars prediction game to see who will emerge victorious. It's the Moving the Needle Oscars Reaction Special.
On Oscars night, moving the needle. Phrase just because night rhymes with shite. Night rhymes with shite.
All right, so this is what we have in store today, Carl. We have got, obviously, the Oscars going on the 110-inch TV in front of us.
It's gone up again. I've not even bought it yet, and the size of it just keeps going up.
That's what she... No,
It's a serial exaggerator.
Yeah, so we're going to be watching the Oscars.
Yep.
We're going to be reacting live to the results, and we're going to be playing along with our Oscars game. So we have gathered predictions from ourselves. We have also gathered predictions from our audience and pod friends and general public who maybe future listeners. Let's call them future listeners of the pod.
Well, my favourite entry
That's what she
is Simon Walker's illegitimate child.
Yeah, we still don't know
Please
who that
call me
is.
Dad.
Yeah.
And we still don't know who it is. I really hope they win.
Yeah, please call me Daddy, I think it says. Yeah. So yeah, we've got them. So what the basic format as of it is everyone has picked their first choice and their second choice for each of the awards, and they have played on one of them the Mirror Max little wildcard token, which gets you triple points. The Death in Post-Production, which gets you double points, and you get 3 points if your first place comes in, and 1 point if your second place comes in. And we're going to be totting those up. We'll be doing some really tough Excel pivot charts as we go through. Carl will be guiding us through it and seeing who comes out victorious.
You'll pick up the rest as we play.
We also have voice notes and reactions to said voice notes that have been sent in that we've peppered through the podcast. Now, we've already recorded these, so they may be playing and we might be talking about things that have already been revealed in terms of Oscar wins. But, you know, it's all fun. It's all fun. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who has sent in the voice notes, as the song says. Special thanks to them. And yeah, it's time for the show to start. And by show, I mean the massively long shit monologue that's about to start.
Is that us at the Oscars? Because I'm not clear what you're talking about there. Just one more thing.
Of course.
There will be beer.
There will be a lot of beer.
There's already been some beer.
There will be more beer.
There'll be more beer.
And on that note, it's a special night.
It is.
You usually provide some beers.
I do.
But it's actually time for me to unveil the Oscars ale.
Very exciting.
It is quite exciting. Now, I was shopping for Mother's Day gifts, and obviously, so I came across something which I couldn't not buy, and this is in tribute to a film we have both predicted will do very well.
Oh,
one battle after another.
Yes,
and a particular meme-tastic part of that film from Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, a couple of beers. A few small beers.
A few small beers. So you know what I've got you, Carl?
You got me a small beer?
I've got you a few small beers.
A few small beers?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So here is Small
Lovely.
beer
Small
number
beer,
1.
2.1% lager. Lovely.
And here is small beer number 2.
Small beer stout, 2.5%. Fantastic.
So we just have a few small beers.
Yeah, a couple is not a few.
I've got 2 in here, so it's fine. That's 4. Four's a few.
So you've got me.
No,
a few.
I'm going to drink
You've
2
got
of
us
them.
a few small beers.
Yes.
That's fine. I think that counts. I think that counts.
Yeah.
Well, this is fantastic.
So I figure we'll start with them because it's basically water.
Absolutely. Now, of course, I've still got us a beer.
Excellent.
But I
unveil
will
that later.
save that for the memoriam section. Section.
We're gonna pour one out for a fallen brother.
Absolutely.
Excellent. First up, we have Kieran B from Best Picture Cast, big friend of the pod, super fan, you might say, big listener. Over to you, Kieran.
Hello, Simon, Carl, and the rest of Movie The Needle Nation. This is Kieran B from Best Picture Cast, back yet again. You may have heard me on February's Mash Flicks and Chill episode where we chopped it up about Warrior, the best film of 2011.
Check out,
Had a great time then. Such a good time that I am back here today to talk a little Oscars as we head into the big day. Simon and Carl did that little Oscar pool here, trying to get our predictions together. I threw my hat in the ring. I don't expect to have anything put back in the hat. I think I'm going to probably struggle in this, so I'm not going to go out on a limb and give you any predictions today. I just wanted to comment on the state of the Oscars and whatnot. I think this has been a pretty decent year as far as entertaining films. The movies they selected at the Oscars as a whole, like many years, I think may go a bit forgotten. I don't think it's one of those years where you have a ton of films that are going to fully stand the test of time, but such is the name of the game when you're grabbing 10 movies from any given year and declaring them as the best. I would like to see a movie in Sinners pull an upset. And I think one thing to comment in this year is that there are a lot of potential upsets, and we don't always get that with all the meticulous precursors and the reading of the tea leaves. Usually by the time we get here to mid-March, a lot of what is expected comes to fruition. This Sunday, there might be a little juice out there. There might be a couple of surprises. The both supporting categories seem to be a little flexible. And even the Best Picture race, some have called some question. I do expect to see one battle after another taking home the crown. Certainly in the Best Director category, but I would imagine it takes home the crown there. But a Sinners upset would be fun. The category I really want to talk about today, just because it's been a little bit of a hot topic this week, is Best Actor. I know there has been a lot of squabbling on the Timmy topic, Timothy Chalamet, and it seems that his heavy lead to win this thing has fallen off quite a bit to the point where he's not even favored anymore. Now, I do still think there's a good chance that a lot of those votes got in and he is selected. However, I do think that the turning of the tides is justified, and not because of any comments that anybody makes or any off-the-field antics. It's because the better performance is Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. He's doing much more. He's created 2 intricate characters, and I'm not giving him bonus points just for playing 2 people. There's much more nuance to what he is doing in that performance. Marty Supreme is a very fun movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But Chalamet is singing one note throughout the most of the film. And listen, the note is a good one. It's fun and energetic and takes you on a ride. But it is la-di-da-di-da, the same thing until we get to the end and you have an emotional moment. So I'm just way more impressed with what Michael B. Jordan is doing, and however the Academy had to get there, whether it was through sorting through opera and ballet comments, or maybe just taking a step back and saying, wait a minute, are we really voting for the best performance here? Listen, if I had the vote, I probably would vote for Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Because again, he carries his whole movie and is doing this up and down emotional roller coaster here while putting on a facade. and really carrying the dialogue of the film. I'm totally on board with a Michael B. Jordan win, though, because that is a fantastic performance and one that deserves the trophy. We'll see what it comes down to and whether or not the Academy will pull the trigger with a Michael B. or a Chalamet.
Hey,
Or maybe they get wild and go
Michael
with
B. or
a
Chalamet.
Yeah.
Wagner Moura or an Ethan Hawke or even a Leo. 5 pretty good performances in that category this year. It's going to be fun to see what takes home the crown. Guys, thanks so much for having me on. I'm looking forward to hearing everybody's thoughts about this year's Oscars and seeing who takes home the movie The Needle crown in the Oscar prediction pool. So again,
And prize,
thanks guys for having me on.
Apparently.
Movie The Needle, a movie podcast. I'll see you next time. Kieran B. from Best Picture Cast.
Oh, brilliant.
Signing off. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Kieran. Superfan Kieran. Also, just to be clear, ballet is shit. Let's move past it.
What a sensible bloke Kieran is. That is so much more articulate than what I just call Chalamet shit.
I just really appreciated the Michael B. or Chalamet.
Yeah,
I
it was good.
I've not heard anyone do that.
Yeah, it was good. Fantastic.
Thank you, Kieran. Okay, our next Oscar expert, Amanda from Oscar Upsets, part of the Rev Almanac family. Away you go.
Hello, this is Amanda from Oscar Upsets and the Revisionist Almanac. The Oscars are here. I'm so excited. It is like my Super Bowl. I feel like I've been doing nothing but like shorts and documentaries and animated features this week just to try to get to them all. I'm not an Oscar death racer, but I do try my best to get to them all. And I think the most important part, I never am taking these wins too seriously. And I think especially this year, there's a handful of less confident categories. So thinking like the supporting acting categories, maybe even Best Picture, always the shorts. I'll still be really happy for whoever wins. And that's not something that I can say for every year, I don't think. I think I've just had a really good year with these films. So my favorite part about the Oscars in general, and I think that this will definitely come into play in some capacity this year, is the idea of the below-the-line tipping point for how the voting body feels about a particular film. So go back a couple years and think about Elvis. Elvis lost costume and makeup and hair, and that was the sign that Austin Butler was going to lose his Best Actor race, that he was it was still a close category, but I think he was expected to win. Think again, Poor Things. Poor Things won costume and production design over Barbie, and that was the big sign that Emma Stone was going to win over Lily Gladstone for Best Actress. So when we're thinking this year, I think Frankenstein's below-the-line crafts, costume, makeup, and hair production design, they all seem really solid, especially if they're like kind of expected to win all 3, but we also were kind of saying the same thing for Elvis. And F1's over here expecting 1 win, maybe for sound, but it's still a little on the bubble, I'd say. And I think Sinners is second place for any of these categories. So I think if any of these 1 categories are going to flip, I think that means that later in the ceremony, we're going to see other wins, either whether it's for Wunmi, for Delroy, for Best Picture. I mean, maybe we'll know these supporting actress categories before the crafts because normally one of them is coming first. But I think if Sinners pulls off an unexpected win in any of those like 6 categories, I think they're going to win so much more than we are predicting today. We'll see how it all plays out. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to hearing everyone's big Oscar takes. And I hope everybody has a great time on Sunday.
Proper punditry, that.
Love that analysis. Although, for a moment, I thought, no, she's not going to say that Jacob Elordi's going to win Best Actor, is she?
No. Yeah, well, yeah, if that's the tipping point, if Frankenstein starts winning the things and Lordi ends up winning it, oh, Christ. Start getting nervous. But no, that's great. Word. Yeah, I'm going to be looking out for that now.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Amanda. Okay, first award is Best Supporting Actress. Nominees Elle Fanning, Inga something, Amy Madigan, Wunmi Masaku, Teyana Taylor. It's just been announced that the winner... Oh, wait, no. I went for, and so did Carl, Teyana Taylor first and Amy Madigan second. And the winner is Amy Madigan for Weapons, so both me and Carl get 1 point for that. Carl, any takeaways from the first award?
Yeah, so that was like, she had a late surge, didn't she? She won the SAG-AFTRA one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, rank outside it before that. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, already this was one that was very open though. Looking at the votes that everyone put in as well. So we had like this is quite a big spread. So the majority went for Tiana Taylor, but Amy Madigan was in second place for number of first place picks. So there will be quite a few people who have taken a joint early lead in our predictions.
Well, I can tell you that 8 people picked Amy Madigan as first choice. Nobody played a wild card on it.
Ooh, first missed opportunity. You filtered there for wife, for not wife, and you might want to include the wife. Maybe they did.
Oh yeah, forgot the wife not wife filter.
It's a very complicated pivot chart with, but they didn't. So we're
No,
fine.
they're nowhere. The wives are nowhere.
Amy Madigan could be doing an awesome speech right now, but we've got on mute.
Also, I did slightly misspeak there. So Tim, do you know who Tim is?
Tim, yes.
Tim did play his wild card. He played his Miramax ×3 wild card, but he only had Amy Madigan down as second choice.
Okay. Made up for. Basically, got him a first choice. As a result, good stuff.
Ed Harris's wife, no less.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah, I didn't. A bit more wildcard chat. My wife used her ×2 wildcard unsuccessfully, wasted. And Simon Walker's illegitimate child, Please Call Me Dad, used their Miramax, the ×3 wildcard unsuccessfully.
The talent runs in the genes.
A shocking start for Simon Walker's illegitimate child, Please Call Me Dad. Do you know, if that is you and you're listening, do you know what? Please don't make yourself known. I prefer it that way.
He's going to wait until I win the lottery and then just come swooping in.
Yeah.
Second award of the night is Best Animated Feature. So that was between Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunter Zoe, Little Amelie and the character of Reino, and Zootopia 2. And we had, both of us went for K-pop Demon Hunters as first place. I went for Arco as second choice just because I liked it. You went for Zootopia 2.
Yeah, big Zootopia fan, mate.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No.
No. But we're there. And in terms of what everyone else voted for, so pretty much everyone is going for K-pop Demon Hunters, with Zootopia as a strong second choice. A few going for Elio, though, as kind of a long shot there. So let's see who wins. And the winner is K-pop Demon Hunters.
What an upset.
What an upset. But most excitingly, we got our first music playing over to tell them to shut up and piss off.
Yeah.
Which is good. But even more excitingly than that, we've got an outright leader after 2 awards.
An early leader.
Who is it, Carl?
It's Kieran B.
Kieran B
Best
played
Picture Cast.
his wild card on that award. So he has now got 10 points. He's got a 1 point lead ahead of Brits, who is in a clear second place. And we've got a clear third place of Heather Stewart as well. So we've got a clear 1, 2, 3 after 2 awards. It can all change. We're going straight on to animated short next, which is a bit more split in terms of the awards. I've just got to find the right thing, though. Let's pause here.
We've got Butterfly, Forever Green, Retirement Plan, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, The Three Sisters.
Indeed. And in terms of what people have gone for, Girl Who Cried Pearls is just ahead of Butterfly and Retirement Plan.
Well, you went for
terms
The
of
Girl Who
first
Cried
choice.
Pearls as first, Butterfly as second. I went for The Three Sisters as first and Butterfly as second. Honestly, if it's not Butterfly, you're going to open up a lead.
And the winner is The Girl Who Cried Pearls won it.
Sake.
So I take a lead over Carl. I put that as my second choice. So I get an extra point. And away we go. It has begun. Any feelings, Carl? Do you like
I'm
to
not
come,
happy
do you like
about
to
it.
come from behind? Is that the
Well, I'm going to have to come from behind, aren't I? Now, that's where we're at, or whether I like it or not. I hope you're ready to be taken from behind.
Well, and Kieran still maintains his lead after 3 awards over Brit. And now we have a tied for third place, HM Madness and Tim, with 9 points each. Oh, it's just getting dramatic already. Okay, costume design is the next award. And we have Avatar, Fire and Ass, Frankenshit. Oh, Frankenshite.
Frankenshite.
Sorry, yeah. Hamnet, Mother Supreme, and Sinners. So we both went for Frankenstein as the first. You went for Hamnet as the second choice. I went for Sinners as the second choice. In terms of our contributors to this, largely the same. Most people did go for Frankenstein, with Sinners as a kind of second place.
Yeah.
The second place vote is quite split, though. So a lot of people gone between Frankenstein, Hamnet, Sinners. No one really thinking that Avatar Fire and Ash is going to win this, considering there's no fucking costumes involved.
Yeah, it's weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah, bizarre.
My wife said exactly the same thing. It's like, how's that in this category? I mean, I need Hamnet here. It's interesting you say there's a bit of a split on second place between Hamnet and Sinners, because having just watched that performance of the Sinners
costume
song, I sort of feel like Sinners might have this sewn up, you know.
Let's see. And the winner is Frankenstein. Gets its first win of the night. It is now an Oscar-winning film.
They can't take that away, can they?
Oh.
You can't take that away.
So as we both predicted, Carl, so no changes to our scoreline on there. And as most people also predicted who submitted predictions, we're just going to update the sheet, are we? Is that updated?
Yep.
So Kieran still taking the lead, 3-point lead over Brit, and HM Madness in third with 12 points. Nick Green and Tim then in fourth alongside some others on 10 points.
Worth pointing out that Kieran hasn't got one wrong yet.
Oh, he was slow playing, wasn't he, on his clip that you might have already heard or be hearing later. No, you've already heard it. Have you heard it? Don't know. And yeah,
Great.
he said, spoiler, maybe alert, that he didn't have confidence he was going to do very well.
You don't have to say any of this. They'd have either heard it already and got the gist, or they'll get the gist later.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Straight on to makeup and hairstyling. Again, it's Frankenstein, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Sister. Only 4 films? Or was it only 4 that people voted for? No, there was also Kokuo.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Kokuo. So we both went for Frankenstein as first.
Yeah.
We had Smashing Machine and The Ugly Stepsister, you and me, respectively, second choice. And the winner is Frankenstein. So it's now a double Academy Award win. It's going to be on the front of the fucking DVD, isn't it?
Yeah.
2+ Academy Award winning film. But anyway, makes no difference to our game. The head-to-head between us. In the grand scheme of things, still very similar. Still Kieran and
Still
Britt
Kieran holding out in front.
out ahead of HM Madness with Nick, Heather, Reggie and a crowd then in 4th place. And excitingly, actually, we've just seen HM Madness has actually got 100% of their first choices correct so far, just not played a wild card. So they are really winning this game at the moment, just not
They're in a
technically
strong
on points.
position.
Yeah.
They're in a strong position for sure.
They're ready to strike.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is casting. First time that this is appearing at the Oscars, so who the fuck knows what's going to go on here. But the nominees are Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and A Secret Agent. And we've both gone the same here. We've both gone for Sinners in first choice, and One Battle After Another as second choice. Sinners is out in the lead in terms of what everyone else has voted for, closely followed by One Battle After Another. Hamlet's got a few first choice votes. Marty Supreme's got a few second choice, but no first choice. And The Secret Agent has a lone first choice vote. So we shall see how this goes.
Look who's up on stage.
Hello.
No, it's your boy, Delroy.
Delroy fucking Lindo?
Yeah, there he is.
What are they doing?
They're about to announce the winner, mate.
Are they?
Yeah.
Aren't they all just like nominated supporting people?
Yeah, and they're going to read through the nominations.
For casting?
Yeah, they're each going to talk about their film. They did this last year.
Did they?
On some films, yeah.
Okay, fine.
On some awards. They each talk about their film that they've been nominated for, and then someone will say, "Ah, it was me."
And it's One Battle After Another that picks up the first ever casting Oscar. So that means we both put that as our second choice. So 1 point each.
But we fucked it up.
I'm fine with it. If we've picked the same from now on in, I'm going to win.
Yeah, you are going to win my point.
Golden. But what has that done to the overall scores? Oh, it's closed. It's closed. So it's now only a 1 point lead for Kieran. He must have got. Did he get one wrong?
No, I think
second choice.
His Brits played second choice.
He got a second choice. Yeah, so he got it right, but he got second choice. So
he's hanging on by his
hanging on.
fingernails.
Yeah, Brit in second place.
But interestingly,
husband of Kate coming from behind.
Husband of Kate's come right in from behind when we weren't looking.
Yeah. Sneaky little fucker.
Yeah, HM Madness got one wrong.
Oh, commentator's curse.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Oh, but there. Anyway, it's all to play for still, I think is the message there. It's all still to play for. And most importantly, I'm in the lead between me and you. Definitely not out of everyone.
Press stop now.
We go over to Reggie from Movie Postmortem podcast. The first time his voice is being heard, but not the last. He will be coming to an episode soon. Over to you, Reggie.
Hi, this is Reggie from Movie Postmortem. The Oscar pick that I am most confident about this year is Jessie Buckley for Best Actress for Hamnet. I'm sure lots of people have her as their solid go-to pick for this category.
I do.
The reason I'm excited about this is I think that she's built a great career of work so far, and I really enjoyed her in several of her films in the past, including a great role as Rose in Wicked Little Letters, a film that is really funny, and if you haven't caught that yet, it's on streaming. You should definitely check it out. But one of the reasons I'm very interested in this pick right now is because before a couple of weeks ago, Jessie Buckley was pretty much beloved by everybody and the shoe-in pick. She has won multiple awards for her role as Agnes in Hamnet, including Critics' Choice, Golden Globe, BAFTA, and the Actor Award. And it seemed like everybody was ready to crown her as Best Actress with lots of happiness. Until she said how much she did not like cats, including making her future husband get rid of 2 cats before she would move in with him. And I think that there is one thing that lots of people, including anybody who's on the internet, loves, it's cats. So while I don't think this would affect any of her actual odds of winning the Best Actress Oscar, I think it might be a little awkward, and I would love to see her apologize publicly at that venue for her comments about cats.
That would be amazing.
As a cat lover, I really hated the comment that she made, and it rubbed me the wrong way. And so I look forward to seeing her apologize for her comments while winning Best Actress.
Trash the arts, by all means.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ballet, load of shit. Opera,
Leave
nonsense.
cats alone.
Cats.
Yeah, there is a line, Jessie. Come on.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. I would actually love to see it if she just stood up and all she said was, meow.
Nice one.
Now it is time for Heather, the European correspondent for the Rev Almanac. Here she is, live on the streets of the German place she lives. Berlin? I can't remember. I'm not a good listener. Over to you, Heather.
Hi everyone, it's Heather here from the Revisionist Almanac team, and I am very excited about this year's Oscars. I'm always excited about the Oscars, but this year I'm particularly excited because there are a few categories where we genuinely do not know.
People keep saying
going
this.
into the show. And I don't just mean the shorts. We all know that's a complete crapshoot. Just choose something with a quirky title. Choose the one you like. Choose the one with the celebrity starring in it. Whatever your method is. But no, we actually have a competition, a race in categories like actor, supporting actress, cinematography, sound. Genuinely, completely hard to call. And some people even seem to think the best picture is still up for grabs. Let's see. Definitely either way is a welcome change. And while I do have my favourite, I think overall it's a pretty great slate of nominees. Few exceptions. Kate Hudson.
There's only you like that film, mate.
I enjoyed it.
Being a major Oscar villain this year, Jessie Buckley. I also don't like cats.
Oh no, Heather.
It doesn't matter to me. Not that I honestly want Jessie Buckley to win. I'm Roseburn all the way, but hey, that's a done deal. That's locked up. And as regard to films, I think One Battle After Another is the best film of the year. My favourite was Sinners. So either way, unless Hamlet comes along and... Sorry, not Hamlet. Hamnet comes along and pulls a massive surprise, I'm good as well. And as regards to my Oscars history, as every year, my brother and I, we have drafted our teams for getting points for nominations and for wins. I have one battle after another in Sinners on my team, so I am laughing, but it's his own fault. He had the chance to draft Sinners, he drafted Hamnet. Whatever.
It's bizarre, though.
Yeah, that's a poor choice.
Of course. And we'll also be predicting the dead list in the in memoriam section.
Yes.
Get the first spot. Who's going to get the last spot? Who are they going to forget? Always fun every year. And I think I've been probably watching the Oscars live for, probably coming up 35 years. Yeah, because the first ceremony I remember watching and following along was the one where Dances with Wolves won. So that is some time ago, and that is showing my age. But yeah, I am looking forward to this year's ceremony. I am looking forward to some great winners, and I am just so happy that the discourse is going to be over soon and we can start moaning about next year's films. I am so over it. The season has been so long, so let's get it over and done with and see who the next Best Picture is going to be.
Good job she's not joined a Oscars featured podcast team.
I absolutely love, by the way, that clip opened up with, I really like the Oscars, and then finished with, let's get it over and done with.
Just to call out Heather again for having two fantastic Oscar-related games. They're having a thing where you just pick the film, take it in turns to draft a film, and get points for wins. Brilliant.
Sounds like
Simple,
fun.
brilliant. And the dead list, I mean, it's living in infamy, the dead list already. She can't wait for the next big one to die that she can add to the list. It's fantastic.
She's mad for it. She's bloodthirsty. Let's just go with it.
But thank you, Heather. Okay, live action short is up next. We've got A Friend of Dorothy, Butcher's Stain, Jane Austen's period drama, The Singers, and Two People Exchanging Saliva. We both went for Two People Exchanging Saliva as our first choice, little black and white-y kind of Frenchy thing. I went for Jane Austen's period drama in second place, which is still, I watched it again.
Funny.
I watched it again the other day. Very good.
Very funny.
And you went for Singers, The Singers, for your second choice.
I mean, I'm really hoping for Singers, not just for the game, but it was my favourite of the of this category. I loved it. I thought it was really great, The Singers.
Yeah, and in terms of what people went for, Two People Exchanging Saliva is the first choice here. It's followed by The Singers.
The French Equilibrium.
Yeah, indeed, The French Equilibrium. A Friend of Dorothy's got a lot of second choice votes, interestingly. I didn't watch it. That's the one with famous people in, right?
Yeah.
So you never know. It could get it. But yeah, it's a mixed bag because people are just guessing. They've absolutely fucked us, Carl.
That's fucked things, isn't it?
Yeah. So they've managed to tie an award in the Oscars. How is that possible?
There's a number of votes, isn't it?
Yeah, but fucking do some sort of tiebreaker, like the one that Simon picked.
Look, I mean, I think this is actually great. One, because I picked The Singers.
You did. That's one of the winners. We don't know what the second winner is yet, so it could be moot.
It hasn't fucked this spreadsheet, let me tell you.
Yeah, you have to figure out how you're going to fix this, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. But we'll have to see what the second winner is, because they haven't even announced that yet. Sorry, that wasn't a very good segue.
No. Right, so I've fixed the spreadsheet. They've given out 2 Oscars. We've given out 2 lots of points.
Yeah. So Two People Exchanging Saliva also won, which is good and bad. Good, I put it as my first choice. Yay, 3 points. Bad, Carl did as well. So he gets 4 points for that one. It's like they didn't even consider people who've made spreadsheets when they gave out these awards.
Yeah, and Conan O'Brien just called that out, didn't he?
Okay, just ruined 22 million people's Oscars pools. So there we go. Okay, heading straight on to Best Supporting Actor, which we think is next. We've got Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy fucking Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. And we've both gone for Sean Penn as first choice. You've gone for Delroy fucking Lindo for your second choice. I've gone for Stellan Skarsgård as my second choice. So it could change if Sean Penn doesn't
Which I
win
can't
this.
see, honestly. I still think he's a lock-in.
We shall see. Oh, Dave Berry's on TV.
Dave Berry, Matt Berry.
Matt Berry, not his brother, isn't it? Dave Berry.
Yeah, is he there as well? Is he?
And the winner of Best Supporting Actor is Sean Penn, which we both put as first choice. He couldn't even be asked to turn up or didn't want to, as they said. Still gets a trophy, but we both get 3 points. Do we have a quick look at what that's done to the scores?
Well, Kieran B still out in front,
Still.
only by a point. Britt chasing him down. Andrew from the Revisionist Almanac, Mr. Oscar himself,
Storming up.
surging up the leaderboard, now on 23.
Let's look at the other end, shall we, Carl?
No,
So-
I think we should keep going, because just behind Nicholas Green and Amanda from the Oscar Obsessed Revisionist Almanac, he's Carl MTN, it's me.
Is that what your 4-pointer is
Look,
is
I'm
done?
on top of your wife. Look at that. How's
Not
that
again.
happened? Down the other end.
Yeah, if we scroll down to the bottom, we've got a new wooden spooner at the moment. So Joshua Drake Randall, Epictastic Joshua, is bringing up the rear.
Thanks for playing, Joshua.
Yeah, we've got Phil Kimberley also just above them. And then Simon Walker's Illegitimate Child, Please Call Me Dad, third from bottom. Jamie and Jess, not having a great collective effort so far. Vix.
My wife just on top of Jess.
Yep, there we go. And then Will is on top of your life.
Yes, indeed.
How are you? A few small beers?
Two small beers.
Few small beers?
Two small beers.
All right, actually, aren't they?
Yeah, decent.
Yeah.
They belie their modest ABV.
They do. They do. I was worried that it would just be watery shit, but
No,
there's
decent.
something there.
Very decent.
Okay, next up is Best Adapted and then Best Original Screenplay. So Adapted Screenplay is between Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams. I think we both went for One Battle After Another. We did, and we both also went for Hamnet for Adapted. Original Screenplay, we've got Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. And we also both went for Sinners as first choice and Sentimental Value as second choice, which was somewhat mirrored by everyone else in their voting.
So there's no splitting us on this one then?
Nope, not on this one. All right, so Adapted Screenplay went to One Battle After Another, as we both predicted, as quite a lot of people predicted. And similarly, the original screenplay went to Sinners with Ryan Coogler, which we both predicted, which a lot of people also did predict. So, big question, what has that done to the overall scoreboard? We have a tie at the top. We've got former guests on the show, Britt and Andrew from Rev Almanac on 29 points, Kieran on 28, and Amanda on 26 alongside Nicholas Green. So yes, tight at the top, and you are still just ahead of me, 24 points to my 21.
Yeah. Just picking up on something Coogler said there. Oh no, you haven't done that one now. You're about
No,
to
I've
do
done
that
them
one.
both. You're good.
Oh yeah, okay. So Coogler said about Sinners. It did come out nearly a year ago.
It did.
It's
Yeah,
really
that is
carried,
quite.
hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the first kind of films that we saw as like a date night thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really carried through. Fair play.
Okay, we are on to production design now. So nominated are Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. We've obviously clearly both gone for the same first choice in Frankenstein and the same second choice in Hamnet. So we shall see. But you still feeling good about Frankenstein picking up, considering it's already picked up 2 other technical awards?
Yeah, I kind of am. And if we think back to what Amanda said, that means Jacob Elordi's going to win Best Actor, doesn't it?
That would be a shock. That would be a shock. But yeah, I think this probably means Frankenstein probably going to sweep the kind of technical-y ones that it's for, isn't it? And it'll be a thrice-winning Oscar film.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, whilst we wait for production design to be announced, it's Deadlist time. Heather's favourite part of the day. I was going to ask, we wanted some clarification, didn't we? We was like, was this going to count? Rob Reiner had a whole section. Does this count as first on the dead list? But then, yeah, it does, because it fed straight into the video.
They did a whole
Whilst he was on
section about
screen.
Rob Reiner, and then the video opened up with him. Yeah, so that counts. So whilst we watch the rest of the Dead List, I don't think it's called that, is it?
In Memoriam, I
there
think
we
it's
go.
technically called. Yeah.
We can pay tribute to them
Hey.
with a bottle of tribute from St Austell Brewery.
Lovely stuff. Going there in a few weeks, Carl.
Indeed, we're getting to the flow of things.
Yep.
Before they announce the winner, quick hot reaction to Barbara Streisand.
I'm not sure if she was even meant to. It seemed like everyone was a bit surprised when she started singing. I mean, that's got to be the longest in memoriam thing ever, and I don't know, I think they took it a bit too far.
Is that what left field? I'll tell you that.
But, bless Babs.
So, nurse, she's out of bed again.
Frankenstein won, Carl.
And as I said, all these technical ones, that means Jacob Elordi's going to win the Oscar for Best Actor.
Yeah.
And he's going to come up and do his, thank you.
So we both get 3 points for that one. Fairly predictable. But what did that do to the scores? Any different at all? Let's have a look. Oh! Is that different? Brits on top.
Still, by the way, called every category correctly.
Oh, there we go. So Brit is out on top. Every single category has either been her first or second choice. 2 first picks, 2 second picks. Nick Green is up there now as well, level with Andrew and
I'm
Kieran.
with Brit.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry, I can't read numbers. And then Kieran is dropping down, but still in contention. We say hello to Damon Carter from the Neverending Watchlist. Let's hear his thoughts on the Oscars.
Hello, this is Damon from the Neverending Watchlist movie podcast, and Carl and Simon have asked me to be short and sweet on this one, which is not my forte, so they know they're going to be challenging me here, so let's do this. The Oscars 2026, what are we saying? Best Picture, I'm going to look no further than my favourites, which were One Battle After Another and Sinners. I think that's the way to look at these. I think Sinners has had a lot of really good press. It was a real success story last year. I think those two are in the running. I won't lie, I haven't seen all the movies, so I can't have a fully rounded opinion on all this. But those are the ones I go for. I can see Marty Supreme's been getting a lot of love as well, and who knows? Maybe there'll be a surprise contender in there. But I'd be surprised if Sinners or One Battle After Another goes away from that one, which means for directing category, I'd kind of go. Ryan Coogler and Paul Thomas Anderson. Paul Thomas Anderson's incidentally not had an Oscar in his career yet, despite being nominated several times. So I think it might be his time, but we'll find out. Then we go to the acting awards as well. So let's look at actor in a leading role. Has Timothée Chalamet been harmed recently by bad press? Hope not. It'd be a shame. DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, brilliant performance again. Whether he'll get it, I don't know. I'm gonna pit for Michael B. Jordan on this in Sinners. I think he is very good in this, and he plays 2 roles, and I think he's done enough in this part. He's such a good actor anyway. It'd be brilliant for him to get an Oscar. Supporting, I was surprised to see Benicio del Toro get one for One Battle After Another. He's really good, but he's not in it very long, and I'm not sure it's an Oscar type performance, unlike Sean Penn on the other side, that is just a crazed military right-wing performance. It's unbelievable. And obviously you've got Jacob Elordi in there. I think Delroy Lindo of Sinners could be a potential outside bet as well.
Delroy fucking Lindo.
Stellan Skarsgård though, maybe for sentimental value. In terms of actresses, obviously Jessie Buckley Hamnet, Rose Byrne, Kate Hudson, Emma Stone maybe again, Renata Rensby, sentimental value, not sure. Actress in a supporting role, again, I'm probably going to default Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners, Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another, both really good performances. Elle Fanning's been getting a lot of love this year as well, and those are for the main ones, I'd say. All the other categories, I'll leave. This is only a few minutes long. And do I like the Oscars? Do I think they're amazing? Oh, one last thing, sorry, before I go on. F1, I actually really enjoyed that. I'm surprised it's got nominated, but I'm glad it has. I think it's a good film. Oscars, I don't I think a lot of it's now about people giving their friends a leg up and voting for people politically. I think also the liberal left really wants to push certain people for whatever reason they have into awards categories. They would say nobly. I would say it devalues the whole point of an awards ceremony for things like this. But, ultimately it's subjective anyway, isn't it? Because who's to say what's the best in all of this? It's very much an opinion base. I would not take them too seriously, is my end point there. All
Deal.
Right. Laters.
Lovely stuff. A couple of things that jumped out for me there. A chance for me to correct what I said in our prediction episode when I called Elle Fanning the fourth worst actress.
Oh yeah, you meant fourth
actor.
best.
I meant fourth best.
Yeah.
In
It was a compliment somehow.
Yeah, it was something of a compliment to her co-stars more than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely.
You weren't
didn't
saying
mean
she was
fourth
bad.
worst. No, she wasn't.
You were saying
bad.
she was very good.
She was.
She was just the fourth best.
She was
in that film. Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually nice that Damon called her out there. The other thing, I want to pick up on. He said, Paul Thomas Anderson hasn't had an Oscar
for directing.
He said maybe this is his time. And you know what? That wouldn't surprise me.
No,
and I also think there's a little bit that with the viewers as well. Because I enjoyed One Battle After Another, but there's some people a lot of people have gone really high end praise on that.
You think it's a cumulative works kind of?
I do. I think a little bit like people were gagging for a film, a real film, a proper prestige sort of thing. Paul Thomas Anderson, a much loved director, comes along, and we've gone a bit gaga for it. I think.
Gagging, weren't we?
I do. I think there's a little bit of that. This is kind of his time, regardless of what he put out, almost.
Yeah.
And again, it bears repeating, I did enjoy One Battle, but yeah, there we go. Good stuff.
Thank you, Damon. All right, now it is Morgan from Hall of Film, a guy we first spoke to on our BAFTAs roundtable. So we got him back on to talk about the Oscars on our show. Take it away, Morgan.
How's it going, Simon and Carl, and everybody listening to this Oscar special on the Movie The Needle podcast? I am Morgan. I am the creator and the founder of the Hall of Film, which is a YouTube channel and a podcast now where we induct and honour and talk about actors, directors, and of course films in a community-voted Hall of Fame. So go and check that out on anywhere you can find podcasts and, of course, YouTube. Now, you guys asked me a couple questions that I will answer regarding the Oscars this year. The first one is your most confident pick, and I think I can speak for everybody listening to this when I say Jessie Buckley. That is the one I would bet the house on, that I feel confident on. She's sweeping this award season, and I think it's only Cate Blanchett for Tar who swept and then didn't win the Oscar. Mm-hmm. So I do think she's got that on lock. My biggest long shot would actually probably be Ryan Coogler for Best Director, because I think PTA is winning this, and as much as One Battle and Sinners are going to be battling, I don't think the director's going to be one where Sinners could steal something. The film and people I'm most rooting for. The film I'm most rooting for is Sinners. It's still my favourite film of the year. I think it's just excellent. I really do think it's a perfect film. Ooh. And the person I'm most rooting for, there's two, and it's Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. What they both managed to craft with Sinners is just incredible. My general thoughts on the Oscars, it's fine. We spoke about it on the podcast where me, you, to Heather and Martin, and as we said, like at the end of the day, it matters, and it also very much doesn't, because it can make a career, but ultimately we decide, and oftentimes the best films aren't even nominated or win. The same goes for the performances. So yeah, that is my quick thoughts on the Oscars this year. And thank you guys for having me on here. And I hopefully will be joining you guys on a future episode in the near future, hopefully. So thank you, everybody, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Brilliant. Thank you, Morgan.
Well, it's definitely happening. Have we penciled a date in for that yet?
We've got a month. Yeah, it's definitely happening. He will return. Morgan will return. So Jessie Buckley winning or not winning now, even though I've put my wild card on this to get maximum points, I'd love it if she didn't win.
Just
now
because like,
everyone's
everyone
is just so confident, including myself, that she's going to win.
Yeah.
That it would just be a proper great moment if she doesn't.
Yeah, egg on all of our faces.
Indeed.
Best VFX, Avatar 1, who gives a fuck?
We're on to the documentaries, and we're starting with the short. We both predicted that All the Empty Rooms would win, and it did,
obviously.
So 3 points for the both of us. On that last VFX category that no one cares about, I did play my wild card for double points, so it did give me a 6-pointer, which is good at this stage of the game. It will put me a little bit ahead of you now, I think.
I've still got both my wild cards to come, baby.
You do, but you do have to score on them. I'm still keeping up my 100%. One of the few people who has still got 100% record, just to be clear on there, alongside Reggie from Movie Postmortem. And anything else you want to add?
I'll get you. I'll get you.
Is that a promise? So it's documentary feature time, and we voted differently on this one. So I went for The Perfect Neighbor in first choice. Carl went for Mr. Nobody against Putin. We then reversed it for our second choices. So big category. And the winner is Carl.
This is what we played for.
Yeah, Carl went for Putin and Putin won, which gets him a little 2-point swinger.
Bit of a risk, that. I did think that might be a bit on the nose for the Academy. But they've come through. They've done me a solid.
Yeah, so that claws back that part of that I'm ahead with my wild card there as well. So
pointing it now. Pointing it.
Still maintaining my 100% record though. So proud of that. Okay, it's music original score next. We've got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamlet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. We both went for Sinners for our first choice, but you added your little double points wild
double
card.
Points wild card, yeah.
We've got different second choice though, so this could come into play technically. Frankenstein you went for. I went for One Battle After Another, just thinking if it was sweeping up.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've stacked it on my second choice because Frankenstein, I mean, who knows? Although it is winning all the other technical awards.
You've gone all in on the first choice and then just on whatever.
If I recall correctly, you only picked one battle because your wife had it on in the kitchen on the day that we recorded the prediction show.
Sounds all right.
Yeah.
Two ahead. All right, so the winner of music original score was, of course, Sinners. Carl played his wild card correctly. Ludwig wins. And Carl rockets up into joint third place.
Joint second, thank you very much.
Joint third place.
Joint third, you're right, you're right. But I told you I'd get you.
I'm just a couple of points behind, though, so you know. And I've still got 100% record, just to be clear. Okay, we've got sound next, and we've got Frankenstein F1, One Battle After Another, Sinners or Sirat. We've both gone for F1 because it was fucking awesome in the same
It was awesome.
basically. And we've also both gone for the same second choice in Sinners as well. And pretty much everyone doing the same thing. And the winner is one.
You can put that on the poster now. Oscar winning movie, F1.
Yes, Academy
All you
Award.
snobs, stick it right up, yeah?
F1. As predicted, that was the one we thought it was going to get. Now, maybe that is an indicator it's going to get Best Picture.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
I would honestly love it if it got the Best Picture.
I would.
The fallout from that would be a sight to behold.
Things would just break down. I think society might break down.
Or it might heal. People might remember,
Maybe.
oh, watching films is having fun. Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
All right, moving on to film editing, but we really should have kept these mics live on the in-between just to capture some of the shit that we've been saying. There, yeah, reveal the eel.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
An entirely different section.
But we move on to film editing, and we've both gone for the same thing. So choices between F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, or Sinners. And we both went for One Battle with F1 as a second. A bit more mixed in the in the pool of people who have gone for it's a One Battle After Another or F1 or Sinners. So there's a kind of a three-way. One Battle is ahead. But yeah, it could be some movement here, depending on what comes. Because this isn't a lock, I don't think, for editing, because I don't know what the fuck it is.
Indeed. Quick score update.
Go on.
Whilst we're waiting, Amanda is top. Still has her ×2 wildcard available as well.
Ooh.
Heather tied for top, but no wildcards remaining.
Ooh.
Has she shot her proverbial load too soon? Andrew lurking 3 points behind, but with his 3-point wildcard, 3 times wildcard still remaining.
Strong
as
position.
is Nicholas Green, and as am I.
Never heard of him. Carl. Never heard of him. And One Battle After Another one, as predicted. So no real change. I think that was. It looks like pretty much the same sort of.
You say no real change. I've got
Carl's gone up.
3 more points.
Carl's gone up to.
No, it's still the same.
Second
still
place?
Still, yeah, well, joint third technically. Cause
Oh,
there's
yeah, fine.
2 joint first places. No, all good, all good, all good.
Cinematography. It's like photography, but for cinemas, Carl.
Yeah, if you like, I'll go along with that.
Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners and Train Dreams. We both voted the same. We both voted for One Battle After Another as our first choice. We both voted for Train Dreams. We both were very wrong because Sinners won.
I mean,
Which means...
the cinematography in One Battle and Train Dreams is definitely better than the cinematography in Sinners.
I mean, I would say so, but...
Anyway, never mind. We move.
We do, and unfortunately that means my 100% record is gone, which means there is only one 100% record still remaining, and that is Reggie from movie Postmortem. But how long will it last?
Simon, I want to take back something I said about cinematography.
Go on.
Train Dreams. I think I sometimes forget that cinematography is more than just taking
Looking
a pretty
pretty.
picture of the countryside. And I'll concede that Train Dreams cinematography probably wasn't better than Sinners, because there's a bit more sort of clever stuff going on with how they're composing certain bits and all the rest of it. I stand by the One Battle though, because I think that does both.
That's proper.
Both things. There we go.
I would like to apologise for my rather large exclamation of shit when that got announced as well. I overreacted. I took it too seriously.
Took it badly.
I
The loss
was
of the 100%
clinging on to the
record.
100% record way too tightly.
It's
And
all he has.
I'm sorry if I woke up any of your family. It is, after all, 5-2. Oh, right, yeah, we're doing the next award.
Yeah.
International feature. We're just watching K-pop Demon Hunters sing in silence. And we're going to be going
best
through
way I find.
international feature. It's a banger. It's fine. So we've got the international feature. So It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Sirat, The Secret Agent, and The Voice of Hind Rajab. I've seen no more since we did our predictions episode, by the way. But we both went for Sentimental Value in the old first place, which has been largely absent from every other category that we've done so far today. And The Secret Agent is second place as well. Both the same. I think that is largely reflected by everyone else as well. And the winner is Sentimental Value.
No, that's not surprising. But we have had a change at the top.
We have.
Heather Stewart has now got a lead of 1 point at the top.
But importantly, no wildcards left.
No wildcards. Amanda, a point behind, does still have a wildcard to play.
More importantly, Carl.
Well, I'm 2 behind Amanda, 3 behind Heather, and I've got the big wildcard to play, the big daddy. So
I'm still up there, but I'm
I don't look that far down. Mate.
yeah. What about the bottom? Let's just have a quick any change at the bottom.
It's the wife.
the wife.
The wife is now rock bottom.
Oh, will she be pleased?
And then on top of the wife is Jamie. Friend of the pod.
And husband of Kate. Your friends are really, really piling on top of your wife,
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
and then husband of Kate on top of Jamie, which makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
It's been coming.
Yeah. Okay, we have Adam Richmond from Movies You Forgot, original Mashflix and Chill #1 guest. Away you go, Adam.
Hello, Cy and Carl. It's me, your pal, Adam, from the Movies You Forgot podcast. You asked me for some Oscar stuff. I mean, you know, the Oscars are a load of bollocks, aren't they, really? A lot of silly bollocks. It's almost boring and cliche to say that. They seem to operate now as a guide for people who don't really like films to tell them what films that they should watch and catch up on, you know, for the critically acclaimed ones. People generally only go to cinema once a year, by all accounts. You know, me, the likes of you and me, we're always going. We don't need the Oscars to tell us what films to see. We try and see all of them. So, you know, it's all just a little bit sad. And there's no magic to it. It's all become, ever since Harvey Weinstein, horrible Harvey Weinstein, to give him his full name, ever since he learned how to game the system and market his films to the voters to make them win, it's just not, you know, it's not fun anymore. I was watching the RoboDoc documentary about RoboCop. That won Best Oscar for sound editing. Can you imagine a film like RoboCop in this day and age winning an Oscar, a craft Oscar? They wouldn't. It wouldn't happen because people are fucking snobs. Like Predator Badlands, that should have been up for something this year, some kind of craft thing at the least. But no, it's like it gives it like loads of craft stuff goes to Frankenstein. Anyway, you said I only had 3 minutes, so most confident pick is it's got, you know, One Battle After Another is going to win Best Film and Best Director. It's just all, again, everyone's going to say that. It's kind of a boring thing to say, but you want confidence? It's One Battle After Another. Long shot. Now, really, there's only one long shot here. The truest long shot out of all of them. It's in the Best Actress category because Jessie Buckley has that absolutely locked down. There's no way she could possibly lose. So that's the category where you get the long shot. My long shot, Emma Stone. I'd love Emma Stone to win for Begonia because she's fantastic in it, and it's a really slept-on little flick, which kind of really connects to my third pick for the film I'm rooting for most. It's because it's Begonia, just because it's the little forgotten Yorgos. Everyone's chatting about One Battle and Sinners and Mighty Supreme, and everyone's forgotten about Begonia. I don't think anyone cares about it, which makes me like it even more. I like how divisive the ending was. Jesse Plemons is phenomenal in it. Stone is phenomenal. So, yeah, that's it, really. Thanks for having me on. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Awesome. I think we should explore putting Horrible Harvey Weinstein on a T-shirt or something.
I mean, add it to the merch.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
We've got a backlog we need to get through. I think that's a fair point, though, with Begonia being somewhat just forgotten, not even talked about in anything. Yeah. Which is it is actually a pretty interesting film.
Awesome.
Thank you, Adam. Time for Rev Almanac. Andrew Corns, our good pod friend, who is going to now tell us all about his thoughts.
Mr. Oscar himself, surely.
Mr. Oscar. Yeah, Mr. Oscar himself. Andrew Corns. Take it away, Andrew.
Hey everybody, it is Andrew Corns from the Revisionist Almanac, and you might be wondering, what season is it right now? Well, it is my personal favorite season. It's Oscar season, baby. This is the time where I'm the most hyped to talk about movies, and Carl and Simon asked me to be part of this, which I am so grateful for the opportunity. Let me run through some of the things that I am looking forward to on Oscars night. The first thing they said is there a pick you're most confident about? And I would say there are 2 picks that I'm most confident about, and they go in conjunction with the same film. That's K-pop Demon Hunters, which I think is a slam dunk to win in the Best Animated Feature, and Golden in Best Original Song, and I have no complaints. It's a banger every single time I go back to it. In terms of my biggest long shot, I would love to see on Oscars night a little professional wrestling moment and Amanda Seyfried from The Testament of Anne Lee to break up the party, show up unexpected, knock out Kate Hudson from Song Sung Blue, get her out of the picture, walk up on that stage and steal the Best Actress Oscar because she fully deserves it. It is the most egregious oversight by the Academy this year. Amanda Seyfried, The Testament of Anne Lee. In terms of the film or the people I am most rooting for at this time of the year, I had the fortunate chance to talk to a number of filmmakers who have Oscar-nominated movies, and I am rooting for all of them collectively. I would love to see any one of them win the Oscar. Would be a really cool moment. I've had the chance to get invested in all of their films, and talking to them really illuminated the greatness of those films. So I'm going to root for them. I'm going to root for Ryan Coogler in Sinners. Of course, I think it's the best film of the year, and I hope it gets recognized as often as possible. And I'm going to root for Timothée Chalamet in Best Actor for Marty Supreme. It is his time. He deserves it. I don't want him to go the Leo route and end up winning for something stupid like The Revenant. And finally, what's my general hatred or love with the ceremony? I have a little bit of both. I love the fact that this time of year allows people to have an awareness of films they might not already appreciate. At the same time, though, I have a real hatred for the Oscars in terms of they often get things wrong more than they get them right, which, of course, is why my show exists, to correct all those things with the luxury of hindsight. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me ramble for a couple of minutes. I can't wait to hear what everyone else contributes to this project, and I look forward to more from Simon and Carl. Take care, guys.
Thank you, Andrew.
He fucking loves it, doesn't he?
He does. He loves it. He is actually hosting a live Oscar screening in his hometown in St. Louis alongside Amanda from Oscar Upsets, who will hear or have heard at some point soon. So he's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And also Rivals, remember.
Let's not forget that. Yeah. What a wanker. It's best song. Obviously, it's going to be K-pop. Not very interesting. But what is interesting is Brits, who was an early leader, has dropped way down into mid-table obscurity. And there's anything else worth pointing out there, Carl?
No.
Good.
Tell you what, mate, having just sat through the nominees, all I'll say is the Grammys exist. Dispense with this. Anything good enough will penetrate.
Also, the BAFTAs had it right? They didn't say we have to do 5, we have to do 5. They just went, you know what, if there's only 4, great. If there's 6, we're going to do 6. And in this case, there was only 2. They should have done 2. The rest was shite.
I mean, I haven't been the lot. Anyway, golden one.
Well done, then. All right, we move on to the final big 4 remaining. And just after the K-pop win, Andrew cleverly played his 3 times wild card on that. He shoots to the top on 59 points. Heather, Rev Almanac colleague, they're really butchering his hair, Carl, on 57. Then Amanda from Rev Almanac on 56.
Look, don't you worry about that, because I'll hold it down for us, because Lord knows you're not going to. I might be 5 points behind Andrew. I might be 3 points behind Heather. I might be 2 points behind Amanda. But I've got something they haven't got.
You do.
Which is my 3 times wild card, sitting in an absolute banker of a category, by the way. That's where it's going to be won and lost. If Jessie Buckley does not win Best Actress, I'm fucked.
Quite. So we move
Reggie
on.
in the mix as well, it must be said.
He's still got his 100% record.
And he's still got his times 3 wildcard. If I'm honest, fuck the Rev Almanac. Reggie's the man to beat.
Go on, Reggie. Go on, son.
No, not go on. He's the man to beat.
All right, fine. Whatever.
I'm dismissing the Rev Almanac as threats.
Oh, I thought you were just...
And I'm saying it's Reggie that we need to focus on.
We move on to director next, I think. And we've got PTA for One Battle After Another, Ryan Coogler for Sinners, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Joachim.
Why are you laughing at that?
Sure, yeah, because the Safdie thing just makes me laugh.
Oh, okay. I'm not allowed to talk about them.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not allowed to make my jokes.
And close
And it's
out.
only Benny.
I know. And close out for Hamlet. And we've both gone for the same thing. PTA first and Kugler second choice for that. PTA gets the win for director. As predicted, keeps you in the hunt. But most importantly, we've got a bit of a mover and a shaker in the form of Nick Green, who is up level in joint first after must have played a bonus 3 times on PTA there, shot up the leaderboard, but still Reggie ready to launch into the lead.
Reggie's the one man.
All right, lead actor, 3 left.
This is where it gets serious.
Timmy Chalamet, Leo, Ethan Hawke, Michael B, and Wagner Moura. I went for Timmy. You went for Michael B. You also went for Leo as second. I went for Wagner in second. So this could
separates us is nothing else.
Yeah, for us it could be a big one. And it's one of those that Michael B has actually got the lead in the votes from other people. So let's see who wins.
What's that, Simon? What's that sound? What's that sound?
Michael B won, man.
Yeah, he did.
He's look at him. He's like proper.
Oh, I've reeled at 3 points now between me and the leader. And I've still got my wild card. And I've overtaken Reggie by a point.
Show Timmy. Show Timmy.
Yeah, let's see
I want to see Timmy. I want to see Timmy. Look at him. Oh, look at a little smile. Oh, he hates him.
He took that. He took that all right, to be fair to him.
Yeah. Well done, Michael B. Michael B with the win.
Well done, Michael B. Well done, me.
We move on to the penultimate award of the evening, lead actress. It is nearly 2:30. Feeling pretty good, actually, Carl. Aren't we? This is.
I think we've got another 4 or 5 cans in us at least.
Yeah. It worked tomorrow. Whatever.
Power through. Power through.
But lead actress, this is the one where we think is the slam dunk. Jessie Buckley for Hamnet over Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson for Song Song Blue, Renate Renzi for Sentimental Valley, and Emma Stone for Begonia. Now, if it isn't Jessie Buckley, 1, huge shock. But 2 does open it up a little bit. But at this point...
The implications are, first of all, we should say it's over between me and you.
It's not. We're still doing the podcast, just to be clear.
Well, I think I might do it with someone more successful.
Well, you have to join Rev Almanac by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Or Nick Green.
Or Reggie. How about?
You could join Reggie. Movie baseball.
Because even with 2 categories to go, because of where we've picked, and are we the same on both of the last ones?
We're aligned. Yeah. On best
the
picture.
gap is simply too big for you to catch me now. If Jessie Buckley wins, I'm in pole position. I will go top heading into Best Picture.
You will.
It's exciting. I'm excited.
You are, yeah. I thought it was just the way you're sitting.
I am glowing.
Just like Jessie Buckley.
Basking.
No mention of cats, though. Very upsetting in the speech.
Fuck him.
Yeah. But there we go. So, Carl, where does that leave you on the table going into the last award?
Well, as expected, I am top.
Ooh.
It's tight, though. Now, there are no more wild cards to play. There are no more wild cards to play. There are, but those people are so down, so far down, they can't impact things. Reggie is a point behind me, as is Amanda. Nicholas Green, 3 back. Heather Stewart, 3 back. And that's all that's worth considering. Everybody else is out.
I'm 5 points back.
Irrelevant. You are irrelevant. As is Andrew, Mr. Oscars from the Rev Almanac. What a pity.
So we move on to Best Picture. To round things out, we've got Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. So getting the old Moulin Rouge back together for some reason. But we've got Begonia, Frankenstein, F1, Hamnet, Mighty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. And we've both gone for One Battle After Another
now,
and Sinners.
Assuming nobody else has done this, I would love to win this on F1 winning Best Picture.
That would be pretty fun.
Yeah. Nobody gets any points.
So you don't want to see Sinners here, I guess, because that's...
No, Sinners is very, very bad for me.
Yeah, you'd only get the 1 point, which could leave it open.
It's
for,
one battle or bust, baby. It's one battle or
right,
bust.
well, let's see what happens. And the winner of Best Picture, but more importantly, of the game. So one battle after another won it, which means Carl gets the 3 points, which means Carl tops the game with 72 points, just above Reggie, who got 100% record with either his first or second pick. Closely followed, a level with Amanda for Oscar upset. So good that that Amanda beat her other two Rev Almanac colleagues by a couple of points there as well. Nick Green in third place or fourth place, depending on how we do this, joint with Heather, and Andrew is then 1 point below. Then let me, I'm there. Just missed out on the top 5.
Look,
but, you know,
it's a strong showing from the Rev Almanac guys. As you'd expect, their podcast is based entirely around this sort of thing. But suck it. I won. I beat you all. And I don't
He's
care.
doing a victory dance. Stop doing your victory dance.
I don't care what happened in our Mashlix episodes in the games, actually, because this is more important. This is like an away win for me. I've beaten them on home turf. All 3 of them at once. Reggie, a noble opponent.
Very much so.
I'd like to dissect his 100% record a bit, because actually, on his first picks, on his first choice, he only called 18 of those correctly. I called 19. So there we go. Fantastic. Do you want to know who's at the bottom?
I do.
It's my wife.
There we go.
On top of her is husband of Kate, Johnny, friend of the pod. And then Phil Kimberley is sandwiched between husband of Kate and Simon Walker's illegitimate child, please call me dad. So very disappointing showing there from Simon Walker's illegitimate child, please call me dad. How are you feeling about that?
Well, you know, it's a reason I haven't claimed him. Or she. Yeah, what did we make of the ceremony as a whole, Carl?
It was all right. I mean, some of the commentators were saying how shitty it was that people were getting played off the music and the speeches, and yet we've got plenty of time to indulge silly bits and songs and performances.
Yeah,
and,
not very good bits sometimes as well.
All that jazz. But yeah, it was fine.
Conan's pretty decent. He's
a
pretty
safe pair of
decent.
hands.
Yeah. But that's it. That is 2026 in the books. 20-3, earlier than I thought as well.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Adam from the
Movies You Forgot.
Movies You Forgot. Would not hear of it when I tried to tell you that your form was rubbish for submitting this game. It was like, the form is fantastic. Give Si a big old pat on the back.
What's wrong with the form? Why are you?
Because you didn't
ragging
force
on
all
the form?
the questions and whatever. We had some. Never mind. We don't need to get into that. But it did make me think that. And I know I've said this to you off air recently, but thank you very much for your commitment to this pod and all that you do.
He's had a few.
That I've said it, the fact that I've said it off air, and I'm saying it now. If anything, this is more for me than you. So it means more when I said it off air. Now this is all about me making myself look like I'm not completely miserable.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's a pleasure, mate. It's a pleasure.
There you go.
And yeah, well done, Carl.
Thank you. No.
For the victory, and also your commitment to
thanks, mate.
doing all of the whatever it is you do. The editing, you do lots of editing. Well done.
Well.
Yeah,
You can call it that.
You do, yeah. You send me something to upload.
Yeah.
So yeah, all good.
Fantastic. That was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I should probably have some sort of closeout prepared, but I don't. So
Thanks for that, for sending stuff in.
yeah, it was good. Let's do it again next year.
Yeah, let's
do it bigger, and well, probably not better. Probably the same. Bigger and the same.
Slightly smaller and the same. Much like
Moving the needle on Oscars night. Moving the needle. Praise just because